We're back with Seance of Lake Manor. We're gonna read books. Research Irish mythology, research old gods, research fate of old gods. Smithing gods, let's see. What came of all these gods? The four cycles of Irish mythology here, alongside writings on supernatural sites and entities. Look up giants. Irish mythology has its share of giants, but none so noteworthy as Beyond Mac Cumhale. Yeah, that guy. The bearer of the thumb of knowledge and leader of the legendary band of warriors, the Fionn. Too many Irish words in this game has many tales attributed to him. The formation of the Giant's Causeway, the creation of the Isle of Man, and that word, and the battling of many mythological foes. There are some who believe him to be a demigod descendant of Maciel, last king of Tuatha De Danann. The Battle of Taytu was a fierce battle fought between the Tuatha De Danann and the Milesians that lasted many days on both sides using underhanded tactics. Eventually, after too much loss, a truce was reached as agreed that the land be split evenly between both parties. To show their goodwill, the gods let the Milesians choose their half first, but the Milesians tricked the gods, so when it was their time to pick, they picked the top half. Gods, true to their word, accepted the deal and moved underground to Tir na Nog, part of the otherworld, to live with the Fae. Okay. Tribe of mankind, a word for the ancient Irish, I suppose, which many of us are descended. Led here 1,000 years ago by the three chieftain brothers, Eberfin, Amergin, and Erebon, who were said to be powerful sorcerers. Clash of the little gods, the Tuatha De Danann, went to truce after much fighting. They agreed to split the land in half between them, but the Milesians picked the old gods, tricked the old gods, and picked the top half. The god disappeared on the ground, and mankind settled this land. Can't find anything. Looks like any books on it have been taken away. Should ask around for more information. Okay. An early branch of Christianity that believes that the material realm we currently reside in is a hell, what they call the Black Iron Prison. The being commonly seen as God is in fact a powerful but lesser demiurge, a version of the traditional devil figure. This demiurge is the second secret child of the Aeons, the faith's creator angels, that is hidden in this realm by its parent for fear of retaliation from the true creator. Bored, lonely, and jealous, it created humanity to worship it as a god, but itself was flawed, and thus so are we, its creations. They believe that the only actual way to ascend into heaven and meet the true creator, Monad, is to realize the falsities of this reality and find a way to break free of this plane of material lies. The faith seems to exist as an answer to the question, why does God allow bad things to happen, with the response being, true God does not know of this place? Huh, didn't know that. Irish mythology. Hmm. Hi!
Hello.
Yeah. Shut up. Here, give me your timetable. Thanks.
I'll leave you be.
Farewell.
I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Hello. Miss Hisham told me about this melody she's heard. I would say you're free to use the piano in the drawing room, but it was moved last week, out of tune as it was. Our finest piano's in storage, but the Marquess refuses to move it upstairs. I'm told there was a bridge game the other evening. Did I miss out on much? Yes, one of the events that was run for the guests. As Marquess Blake was overseeing himself, I took the opportunity to meet the housekeeper and coordinate rotas for the following day. I'm afraid I have little else to tell you as a result. The spectacular portrait you have of Wilhelmina Blake in the atrium. Yes, the center of one of the odder occurrences for Blake Manor. I'm told she had a sudden and drastic change of character. One day, she was content with her life here. The next, she was ordering a carriage to Goford, taking just a small suitcase. She never returned or sent for any of her belongings. They're all still down in the basement. I imagine Miss Monfani's being paid quite handsomely for this event, am I right? There are more people claiming to be accomplished mediums than you might think. Mr. Blake absolutely insisted that the grand seance be manned by the best of the best. And does so happen that the best of the best requires paying for their skill. Hmm. Did you happen to drop your glasses? It is nothing, sir. They are serviceable. I'll have them replaced after the event. Hmm.
I need no... Certain.
Yeah, I got this thing for you. It's going by the telegraph room, and this is waiting for you. I thought I'd bring it to you. You did not read it, I hope. Let me see. Damn it. Is everything alright? It's fine. My time in Brazil had come to an end. What does one do in that case? Well, my father was from here, so it made sense to come this way. In truth, I do not care much for your ghost stories. We have plenty back home, but this hotel has a lot of records for this area, so I come. This event suits me. If I came here alone, I would be the main attraction, yes? Now I'm just one more who plays the drums at the carnival. There are so many, nobody pays attention. I am researching everything I can about the area. Census data, birth records, immigration records. Your people have badly kept records. My room is full of this stuff, but can I find a thing on him? Ah, this is a foolish thing. I know only for his first name, Shay, and when he left this country in 1864, like so many others. Do you have any so much in the way back family back home? None. My father was an escaped slave. She raised me in Quilombo. I lived there my whole life, almost entirely not leaving until slavery was abolished in 1888. Even then, we were slow to trust the outside. Last year, my mother and I went to Rio to see Christmas there. She was nervous, but I was so excited. We ate oranges and sugared nuts despite the heat. We even tried on mulled wine. As a kid, we took a photograph. I'm glad we did. It is all I have left of her. A man saw us that day. A captain of the force had run-ins with my mother in her camp. His job was to recapture slaves back when slavery was in full force. Bitter at having never found our settlement, he followed us back that day. Then he returned that night with some friends, all of them drunk. They began to shoot up the place, killing many, including my mother. Those they did not kill, they captured, and so my home was destroyed and my family killed and scattered. My lord, that's awful. Yes, I feel adrift in the world. Maybe someday I will find something good in that freedom. But not yet.
I have to be off.
Sure.
Nope. Nope. You might know about this. You were looking into this. Maybe you cause to speak with Miss Barbosa. Cause? No, but I end up beside her at tea one day and she is, dare I say, good fun. Over here because of Irish father, so she says. Funny, how even after they passed, your family could take you all sorts of places. I can't talk to her about it? Oh. Hold on. I don't know. Let's wait. It's getting late. I should return to my room, freshen up for the ball. Pick my investigation up again once it's over. Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Okay, I'm ready. Well, how do I look?
I don't know.
You clean up well, Declan. I'm starting to see why I was offered so much money to come here. There's something very wrong with Blake Manor, and it seems Miss Dean's disappearance is only a small part of it. Do I continue? So much of what I've seen today is far beyond what I've ever thought possible. Every minute I spend here among this devilry, I risk losing my grip on reality. If I haven't lost it already, I could just leave. After all, I've been paid a deposit that will keep me ticking over until the end of next year at least. I could just leave and save myself. And damn Miss Dean and this cadre of magicians to whatever hell they brought upon themselves. No. I need to see this through. If not for Miss Dean, if not for the guests here, then at the very least for the staff forced to work here. And anyone outside these grounds who could be harmed by whatever demonic work is in motion here. My soul is tarnished enough as it is. Helping these pagans will hardly change what's waiting for me in the next life. Whatever's coming next, I pray I have the strength to face it. Well, I'd better get going. At this rate, I fear I may be the last person to the ball.
Okay, here I go. Ball time. Wow, a room we haven't been in.
Ah, Mr. Ward, our final attendee.
My apologies. I was delayed in getting ready.
Of course, sir. There is no need to excuse your time to us. This is, however, a masked ball, sir. If you have not brought your own, we can provide one.
Please, I seem to be underdressed.
You've no idea, sir. Sorry, Mr. Vardy, sir. Not my place. Anyways, here's your mask, sir, and some champagne for the toast.
You may go on through, sir. I'm sure the others are eager for your arrival.
My thanks.
Gentlemen, ladies, let me once again welcome you to Blake Manor. I am honored to have you at this event. It is one's duty to the household and family to look forward to the future, to make decisions that strengthen the land and line. But it is also important to take some time and look backwards, not through storytelling or nostalgia, but through the literal visitation of my forebears. None of which would be possible, of course, without the talents of the renowned Carmela Mantovani.
Thank you, Marquis Blake. You are too generous, for I am but a humble guide. It is all of you shall do the work. Tomorrow night, when the veil is thinnest, our collective psychic forces will pierce through. Finally, we will speak directly with one of the dead. Absolutely, definitively beyond question. No medium, no spirit boats, no automatic writing. A spirit, here, talking to us itself, in its own voice. Finally, conclusive proof on the end of life. Their transition into a state of unlife. What they know of any forms of afterlife, and where the non-ghost spirits go. But that is for tomorrow, see? Tonight, we celebrate. Perhaps preemptively. But after the event tomorrow, we will be trained, shaken, and, no doubt, changed by the revelations learned. Let us toast the end of our own ignorance, the birth of a new us, and the start of a new world of deeper spiritual understanding.
Come, friends, let us raise our glasses. To Miss Mantovani and to knowledge.
Uh, they drugged me. Shorty, help! They drugged me. Oh, they really drugged me.
Where am I? What was in that drink? Have I been drugged? What the hell is happening here?
These are pretty cool.
Shh, Declan. They're listening. I can't let on that Hey, I know her. Hey, I know you.
Just kick your feet up and act like you own the place.
Why do you keep doing that?
Wait, she should do that. That's not normal. What are they giving me? The good stuff, apparently. Huh.
This is a new experience.
It's not common, no?
It, might be. It is very common. Are you okay?
It's not my first time, but not what I expected here.
Yes, not what I expected.
Okay.
is the exit? I want to leave.
It's over. No, I've lost it. Sorry.
It'll be okay. Just take a moment and breathe. Remember, this is all transitory.
It feels like forever.
Aye, but at the same time, it's over so fast.
Many fine pieces. Tell me, is the entire family collection on display? Somewhere I could see.
No. There are centuries of work here. Some were brought in, and many pieces made here. We do not have space to show it all. I have no artistic bent, but many of my line do. This place has been an inspiration for us all. Much has had to be kept in storage in the basement.
Oh my.
Are you okay, Miss?
There are so many spirits here. If these are real, tomorrow's event will be an easy feat.
I don't like this place. Not my favorite.
Leave me alone. Oh, not you. There's a lot happening here. My dead husband won't stop goading me. If I had known, perhaps I'd never have positioned him so, dangerously. It was a horsing incident. I don't wish to speak on it anymore. It's very upsetting to me.
Okay.
And of course, it will help a lot of people. That's not why I'm doing it, mind you.
Of course.
I wonder if they'll put up a statue in my honor. Ah, that's it. He's the magic man. The man who came to the circle when I was away.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, long story. I must go say hello. It's great to see him here again.
Okay. Charlie, I hate this place.
I must. You look gorgeous. No, more than that. Radiant. Words aren't quite.
They are not. Words are a tool for communication. But they are often, quite often,
So this guy's obviously Omira, right?
here are colors we can hear. New shapes. Impossible to recreate flavors. And, of course, we're within touch of the dead.
Have you tried Cry and Pee Pant? I have not.
Language was not made for these moments. To fit any of this in a box we could describe would be to lessen it. Just enjoy it, my beautiful seraphim.
Okay, everyone's out of their minds. Ooh, what happened over there? Oh no! He stop. Can't let them get away. I'm trapped. Help? Hmm. Oh, you died on the grounds of Blake Manor. Cool. Okay. Well, let's try again. Yoink.
Declan, why did you let it happen?
I tried.
I'm a little busy right now. A mask? Must have fallen off the kidnap victim. There's something stuck inside. A long red hair.
I can't let them get away.
Where the hell am I? Well, that's not worrying.
There.
Oh, okay. Try that again.
There.
Yeah, but why did I die? Oh, did it again. Yeah. Shut up.
There.
Yeah. Okay, so I can't go that way. Is it because I'm taking too long? Totally. Snick is confused. There, we'll just run full force. Nope, no stopping. Yeah, that's apparently what you're supposed to do. Oh, there's that big guy.
What on earth? The entity! It towered over the kidnapper. What is... Is that a portal of some kind?
Have I tried smooching babes?
It is pointing
I'm
at the
trying.
portal, as if it wants me to go there, or wants to go itself, but cannot.
Oh, I guess we get to go to church.
Oh, my head. What did they give me? Was any of last night real? It was clear I wasn't the only one who took something. Nor was I the only one caught by surprise. But it did seem to be part of the celebration. What is wrong with these people? I should go back over the chase in my mind. See if I can learn anything that could guide me onwards. That giant figure. The one that led Miss Dean through the grounds. It wanted to go through that portal but couldn't. Why?
The manor is haunted by a shadowy figure whose name is... the Goibnu. They want to return to Tir Danog through the portal.
A god lives here. Or is trapped here, perhaps. And he wants to return home. To Tirnanog. Through a portal located somewhere on the manor's grounds. Has the Seance awoken it? Or is it stopping him from leaving? Or are the two events linked at all? And what would all of this have to do with Miss Dean?
I chased... I descended into the catacombs as I chased a kidnapper. The ballroom's secret doorway?
The culprit took advantage of everyone's inebriated state last night to kidnap one of the other guests. They used knowledge of a secret door and secret passages under the manor to get their victim out of the ballroom. I lost them in the maze, not far from where Miss Dean's trail went cold, where I found the petals on the sigil. Can all of this teach me anything useful? The only way they could have known about the door in the catacombs is if they knew the grounds, either from working here knowing the place in some other capacity, or having access to plans. I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
Well, let's see. They know the grounds or have maps. Red hair? I can only think of Miss Callahan. What's this? An invite to lunch today. Request Blake at 1 p.m. in the dining hall. Interesting. That is interesting.
Have you seen Dara? He's meant to have been helping me move some supplies into the basement all morning. Once the delivery arrived, he's buggered off somewhere.
I don't. Maybe the service in the church?
Oh, he's holy all of a sudden, is he?
Maybe? This event is bringing out all sorts of strange behavior in people.
Look, whatever she got you into, just be careful.
Oh, thanks for the concern, Seamus.
Whatever. I better get back to the stables. Can't leave the basement door just sitting open like that.
The basement door is open. I love that. I love this information.
Hello.
Can't say I was expecting a party of that sort. Did it take you off guard? I cannot say I'm shocked. You'd be surprised just how uncivilized high society events can get. Hey, we know this just from like real life. At least you'll know now to brace yourself should you attend another. Give me your timetable. Do you happen to know any about unusual death spell in the Quinn family? Yes, I've heard it said that the Quinn family's cursed, but you've met Mademoiselle Quinn. She seldom talks about it, certainly not for any sort of gain, so I don't consider it my business in any professional sense. However, I'll say this, I don't know about any sort of magic tied to it, but if the Quinns are cursed, whether you're right or not, it's not that reason. What I gather, the family has been a victim of tragedy more times than they can count.
That's all.
Take care, monsieur.
Goes to perform a summoning ritual to remove the curse from the Quinn family.
Miss Quinn wants to lift the curse on her family. I should find and confront her about this.
I should do that. If I knew where anyone was. I don't. The Quinn family curse will indirectly cause Gamergate in 100 years. I knew it.
Mr. Ward?
Do I understand right that Miss Quinn's family is under some sort of curse? Ah, she's of the St. Quinns, I take it. I've heard something about that. A family curse of misfortune and early graves. A damn shame it has, Miss Quinn. I don't especially enjoy her company, but she doesn't deserve that. Can't say I was expecting a ball quite like that one. Me neither. Thankfully I got a whiff of the drink and knew something was off. Since they alter one's mind state, knowing you've taken hallucinogen can lead to a very different experience than not knowing. You didn't take it then. That is not what I said. Your aunt thinks the seance could be dangerous. She doesn't think that, Mr. Ward. She knows it. They intend to unravel the order of the universe. Now, I'm all for progress myself. There's no scientific method, no rigorous testing. Just some good intentions and a lot of people to be caught in the crossfire if things go wrong. Doctor, can you tell me about quinine powder? Oh, the malaria treatment? Well, malaria and fever, I suppose I should say. Would a person use it for another reason? Oh, it can cause all manner of side effects, temporary blindness, confusion, dulled senses. Unless the person's chasing that kind of thing, then I would say no. Is your bag spells that? Not sure I would refer to it as such, but it's not entirely untrue either. Please do what I cannot and help me convince my aunt that I'm ready to, I suppose you could say, graduate. Gather that Miss Dean was interested in learning Irish magic from your aunt. He was. He had rejected her though, that's all there is to that. Miss Dean mentioned that you offered to teach her some Irish magic. Not so loud. I don't want everyone looking for Tutelage. In truth, I did, and so you don't go digging around any further, I did so beyond Fia's back. She was against it. Then again, she's against everything. It would have been removed to strengthen my own position in London, which in turn would strengthen what I could bring back to protect the land here in Ireland. We cannot dig our heels in and hope the world doesn't grow us. To do so would be a failure in our duty.
I have to be on. Be well.
Wasn't he? I still don't know who she fought with. Not him though.
What's taking him so long?
What do you know of the catacombs under the manor? I've heard they exist, but I've never been able to find them. Wait, how do you know about those? Wait, how did I know about them? For a moment there, a real want to know crept up in me, but it's gone again. Odd. I wouldn't expect a manor put on parties such as that ball. They act so high and mighty, these people, but there's not much difference between them and us. They just like to pretend there is, that's all. Was it good? It wasn't my kind of gathering. Shame, looked fun from out here. Somebody dropped a stone. Do you recognize the symbol so I can return it? Know what to... Actually, I do recognize it. Please put that away. It's messing with my stomach. Excuse me? Why would it mess with your stomach? Do you know anything about quinine powder? No, doesn't ring a bell. Sounds medical, though. I've never heard of anyone taking it for fun, anyway.
I'll leave you be.
Yeah, alright.
There we go. Service store down basement, presumed for deliveries and the likes. I want to go in. Horse. Hi, Lottie. Pet the
There you
horse.
are. Good girl.
We pet the horse. Eat me, you're the horse? I knew it. Pet you? Okay. This is a fun room. Help, it's dark down here. It's locked, but looks like it's recently used. I wonder who might have a key. What? The fuck? Calm down, Dooley. I don't think it's another ghost. It's just the way it moves so sudden while moving it at all is horrifying. I hope this doesn't catch on. My matchstick legs weren't made for that many frames. What? What does that mean? Is that a reference to one of their games that I don't know of? Why is the lantern here, of all places? That brick's not even on the wall! No, of course, locked. Oh, look at that.
Yeah. If I'd known you were here, I would have made my excuses much earlier. You could have told me.
What excuse would you have to come to a place like this, lass?
A fervent desire for more rain.
That might have done it. But I thought maybe it would be best to let you get along with things, and you've done well at it, it seems.
She's not. She's currently dating a lesbian.
Not that I haven't missed you. It's good to see you. How are things back home, as it goes?
Ah, well, Johnny got married last spring, and Mother's got plans for Cecil. Though he's doing what he does best, and avoiding that at all costs. He'll come round to it. But he's usually in Edinburgh, not home. So these days, when I am home, it's only me and Mother and Father. We have a new stable master, of course. But I don't like him half as much as you. Neither do the boys, I don't think.
That would be hard if you did, love. But, how are you these days with the Sherlock?
I do alright, I think. But they still don't know what to do with me. That's why I spend all that time in London these days. They don't know of the tradition like people back home. But at least there are all these people that like to hear about it.
That's quite the collection of the people attending this thing or anything to go by. Speaking of the like, how are you, lass? With your sight?
I wish I could say. It's still... It's not back. And if it is, it's too blurry to see. Hard to think I would miss it, but it doesn't feel right not to have it either.
All being as it should be. It'll be better soon. Mr. Ward, how are you?
You'll think me a madman for asking this, but have you ever seen a portal in the grounds? Portal, like a window. Of sorts, a portal to another... How do I put this? You mean to say a portal to another world? Then no, I've not seen nothing like that in my time here. If you saw one, or think you did, I'd believe it. This place has secrets, for sure. It's selective about who it shows them to. There are tunnels beneath the house, catacombs really, filled with skeletons. No, there can't be. I know about something like that. I've been working here for years. I wouldn't have missed. How could I miss that? Can't say I was expecting a party like that. I had the impression Marquess Blake was rather more austere. He usually is. I don't know what possessed him to agree to it, let alone see it all arranged. I never had the impression I knew him all that well. Seems I knew him even less than I thought. Was there a staff meet on Tuesday evening? Well, Mr. Varley had a sit-down plan with myself and the housekeeper. I got out of it on account of the stall door that needed fixing. Afterwards, Mrs. Joyce was complaining about something or other that he said. Wasn't anything you know, mind you. She just likes to complain now and then. Miss McLeod claims to have a ability she calls second sight. Do you know anything about that? The gift of foresight. It's passed down through families back home. Not every generation gets it, mind. The girl tells you something about what happened, Mr. Ward. You best eat her. There could be a lot depending on it.
I'll be off.
Right, yeah.
Hello, Mr. Ward.
So the Quinn family have a curse on them. What is it supposed to do? I didn't ask, but they think there must have been a Quinn. Like quarantine in our circles at least once before, because it's not an unknown quantity. From what I heard, it's supposed to drive them to early graves. Means, I don't know, but I've heard of illness, accident, murder. I've no doubt Miss Quinn has overcome some odds to be here in the first place. Poor darling. I just want to apologize, Miss McLeod, for walking in on you, Mr. O'Meara. It wasn't my intention. Oh, no, it was a stupid idea, really. In all my haste to find a suitor, I should have known better. You forgive me for saying so, miss. You seem a very talented young woman. Wonderful whole life ahead of her. Why the rush? I have to, Mr. Ward. If I don't, then Miss... It doesn't matter. What matters is I must. You're quite close to Mrs. Lau. Victoria's a darling. She's my chaperone. She's my friend before that. Very dear friend indeed, I wager. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Yeah, you do. Lesbian. Events like these usually have parties such as last night. I'm just glad that my sight was dulled. I saw quite enough as it was. It was as if everyone took on the personas of their costumes. I was talking with, three ghosts for a while. I only realized that they were not answering back. I even saw a giant at one point.
I'll let you be.
Take care, Mr.
Okay. Have fun with that. Can I go this way? No. That's a no. Hey, there are people here. I have to go bother them.
Andiamo, little well. You show me nothing.
Don't go getting worked up about it now, or you won't get anywhere. Scrying is a delicate art. The mind must be relaxed, but focused. Not so easy. At least, not at first.
I mean, I thought you were the missing one. You're apparently not missing.
I am focused. I'm a magician, and a very good one. This should not be hard for me.
None of that. You're better than that, aren't you? Don't let pride cloud your mind. You're focused, perhaps, but on what?
My family, of course. Except... No. When I think of them, I imagine what these people would say of me. Leaving them as I did. But what choice did I have? A magician must glitter. Whatever mud she's born in, she must bloom and escape to survive.
You put too much on yourself.
Santo cielo, says she, carrier of woes.
Well, I'd rather carry woes than expectations. Sometimes we just need to put down the load, Carmela.
Oh, I see them. But I forgot how good it feels to see them. Yes. Oh, cielo.
Oops.
Is that rain?
You're not missing. Congrats.
Aren't you fierce good coming back to see me?
Your goal is to bless the well, protect the land from the Seance's aftermath.
Well, you're not wrong. I'd do anything to keep this land safe. This lot shouldn't be doing their seance, but I doubt I can stop them. Best I can do is protect the land against them. Charms and spells should do it. And yet they aren't enough. I can't figure it out. I'm getting glimpses of the future here, and it's all death. Not a tree or creature in sight, and none of my old tricks are shifting that. I'm at my wits' end, Declan Ward. Ward. Ha! Now that's a sign and a half.
I don't follow.
A ward is a type of protection. I reckon the universe is telling me something. I said before, you seemed like good skin. So why don't you lend a hand? Take these components and bring them to the well.
Hey, I'm already at the well.
See what I'm missing. May the gods be with you, because they are surely counting on you.
Okay. I should bring Callahan's here. They need to be part of this. Or are they going to be both part of the rituals together?
So, why did you bring us both here, Mr. Ward? I have work to attend to.
Your ritual isn't working because you are divided. Times are changing, Miss Callahan. The land is changing. And to protect them, you might need to be open to change too.
Rubbish! Go on then. Let's get this over with.
I have the recipe. Now see if I can find the ingredients that'll make the ritual work. I have the recipe? When? Where did I get this from? Like some argon. All your best jokes are gone. Wow.
We did it. We did it.
You're right. We did. I'm sorry, Rory. I've been too hard on your ways. Too hard on you. I wanted the old way to be the only way. Maybe because I am the old way. Maybe I'm not ready to hand over the role yet. But now I know that when I do, you're ready for it.
Thank you, Fia. That means a lot. Now, what was that green glow?
I'm not sure, but I feel the better for it. Reinvigorated. Whatever that lot have planned for this seance, I feel ready for them. I feel like we're ready for them. You'll join me, won't you?
I'd be honored to, Aunt.
Wow, I saved 2 people with 1 story. Whoa. I'm so good at saving people. If only I didn't have 12 hours left. I've got enough facts to eliminate suspects. Check my notes. Anyway.
Declan.
Found a red hair inside a fall mask. Does that mean anything to you? Well, it's not mine, if that's what you're asking. I wasn't at the ball. You weren't at the ball? You were wearing skull mask at the ball last night, were you? My Jake like wasn't. I wasn't at the ball. You wouldn't catch me dead at a thing like that. No offense, man, of course.
You take care now, Declan. And don't forget to get a bite to eat into you.
Kind of present for red hair wasn't hers. There's only one other person with hair that color and length. Domhnall Finn must be our missing man. Am I too late to go to church? Day's open now, so I can access the graveyard and church. I think there's a service on the church at the moment. What is out here? It's locked. It's locked. Here's Marchioness Mary Elizabeth Blake, née Brown E. Brown, beloved daughter, wife, and pillar of the community. May the good Lord keep you ever by his side, my love.
The distinction is, to be particular, that archaeologists study physical objects, but much of it is found buried, yes.
And that is where you found those jars for me?
In short, yes. But I was on the hunt for something else. A vase.
Oh?
Over 100 years ago, a vase was unearthed from an unidentified tomb in what used to be Nubia. It was found with the canopic jars. It took the place among the set of the jar that would have held the entombed's heart. And yet, it was empty.
Rotted away?
No. There are mummified hearts that have lasted thousands of years. And the jar was still sealed. The jar, a vase, really, contained only wood ash.
And whose tomb was it?
It was unmarked. Unknown. Likely, whoever was buried there wished to be unknown. I think it was the real final resting place of Nectonebo II. His royal sarcophagus was never used. He fled after defeat by the Persians and ended up in
Nubia?
Yes, exactly this. Notably, he was considered to be a powerful magician.
So you suspect the missing heart is related to that?
I do not think the heart was missing. I think perhaps it was destroyed in some ritual of his. Truly, I do not know. And the vase was taken, making it hard to study.
Any idea who pilfered it?
Thanks to our Miss Dean, I now know the last documented person to have had the vase. Bernard Blake, a great-granduncle of the Marquess, though he never held the title himself.
And do you think your vase, it is here?
This is where my trail ends, so I'm hopeful. But I have searched this place as much as I can.
Well, good luck to you. If I can help, I will. I am indebted for the jars.
No, that favor was paid for many times over by Evelyn in getting me this close. May her kindness to us both be repaid by her imminent return.
I hope so.
Am I too late for church? That spooked me. Red ghost is spoopy. I was spooked.
Now, before we continue today's service, I wish to discuss this grand seance you're all here to attend this evening. A word of caution on the whole affair. There is certainly a temptation in this world to search for answers that seem beyond us. I understand that the loss of a loved one, for example, can compel a person to seek truths in unusual ways. But the Lord does not set upon our shoulders more than we can bear. And if there are truths to be found, He will lead us to them. If there are questions we need answered, He will provide those answers. And if the questions remain unanswered, He means it to be so. We must have trust in the Lord. We must trust that He will lead us to where we need to be. I implore you to keep this in mind as Halloween passes and we bring in the dawn of All Saints' Day. And I will pray for you all, that your better nature and your faith prevails where it might otherwise waver. Marquess, please, be reasonable.
I should follow him.
7 facts unlocked of what? 7 facts unlocked of what?
Mr. Ward.
What do you think of the masked ball? I've never been to anything like it. When you get to my age, you think you've seen everything. Evidently, I was wrong. I saw a great many things. I had conversations, all manner of near human things. It should have been terrifying, but it was also exhilarating. I'm left entirely drained by it today, though.
Good and
I don't really have anything to talk to that man about.
A new guest. You would be Mr. Ward, then. I am the Marquess of Doon, Jonathan Blake. A pleasure.
You have the better of me, sir.
No, not really. I know nothing more than your name. That is why I invited you to lunch today, to meet you before the seance later. I do hope you will attend.
Thank you for the invite, Marquess. I certainly hope to see you there.
Well then, Mr. Ward, welcome to my home and to the grand seance. I hope whatever you are looking for, you find it here.
Do you personally invite Miss Dean to the Manor, Marquess? The only guest I was invited was Miss Mantovani. Her name was enough to bring the rest. Miss Dean's late departure is frustrating enough without her having been invited, frankly. Anything interesting planned for today? The silent dinner and seance not enough for you, Miss Ward. Certainly I expect they will keep me busy much of the day. No time for Mr. Coventry's talk, however. It's always interesting to hear an outsider's perspective on one's home. What can you tell me of the strange device in the atrium? The gauge is built for this event. It's a measure of our collective psychic energy, a measure of how ready we are to pierce the veil, and thus a predictor of the seance's success. It was full when I arrived. That is no longer the case. Will I pick things? Not to say for certain, but a fuller reading would be preferable. I'm sure Miss Mantovani will overcome any obstacles she encounters, however. If you forgive my forwardness, but I was not expecting a gala quite like the one last night. Sure you, Mr. Ward, neither was I. These things, rituals, have, well, rituals. Means that I was part of the seance. Part of the preparation for it, yes. Tonight we perform the seance, but we have been hurtling towards it for some time now. At the ball, we crossed one of the final thresholds, the point of no return. You seem worried. Is everything alright? Do I now? I suppose it's fair to say I have a lot riding on this event. Once it is done, it'll be nice to return to the way things were and relax for a spell. You look to be carrying the world upon your shoulders, Marquess. These last few years have been not being easy, but that'll be all in the past soon. A new day, a new chapter, only hours away. Keep an eye on the time, Marquess. The seance has been in planning for some time now. As we near the seance itself, it feels as if time is slowing. I'm most eager to get to it. I really want to ask this man about his dead wife. I ask what actually caused the carriage accident. I suppose you might. It happened 3 years ago. Mary had taken the boy to Goford for a treat to see the boats. I suspect there was no reason for it other than her good heart. A storm came in that day quickly. The driver suggests they returned to Manor before it became too severe, but they left it too late. The roads were muddy, the wind strong. A tree fell. In his efforts to avoid it, the driver lost control of the carriage. It tumbled, and Mary was, well, she was gone. The driver blasts him, managed to pull Walter out, and carried him back to the Manor. The driver succumbed to his own injuries a few hours later, bleeding out. No doctor could get here in time to save him. That this happened October 31st is an irony not lost on me, though it is entirely coincidental. Ask this man about Miss Dean. Have you spoken much with Miss Dean? She left before we had a chance to be introduced. A shame. I gather she's quite the woman, and a capable practitioner of her art. Have you seen this guy? Have you met Mr. O'Finn? That's the mountain man, yes? Not yet, but I intend to speak with him before the seance.
If you'll excuse me, Marquess.
Hey, so about your dead wife, you know, the dead one? The hell dead one that you were married to? Hello.
Hello, Mr. Ward.
Confront. Your goal is to perform a summoning ritual to move the curse from the Quinn family.
You figured that out, did you? Why I'm nose deep in all these godforsaken books. You're right, of course. I will... Well, you have a look about you that says I don't have to plead the veracity of my case. Is that right? That's what all my work is about. I'm trying to lift the curse before it kills the last of us. But just our luck, I've reached a dead end. After everything, all this work, all this death, it couldn't just be simple. God forbid. God forbid I actually manage it. I have it, you know. The name of the woman who cursed my family. Biddy Eve O'Connor. And if I could only speak to her, I might be able to appease her. But there are too many spirits with her name. And without some item from her, I just cannot reach her. And I can't see what else I could do about it. I will keep trying, of course. But I think my fate is sealed. Mine and my little sisters. We'll all die like the rest of my family because of the cruelty of my ancestors. Bastards. All of them. And that's that. What else is there to say about it? I don't want to talk about this any longer. But, look. Take this. If you find anything to do with it all, tell me. Would you?
Okay. I have so many things I need to do, but I don't know how to do them. What's going on right now? Catholic Mass.
There really are ghosts in the manor, aren't there?
Have you seen something?
I've certainly seen something. I just can't decide what it was. But,
well, it is. I really do think it is.
I feared as much. Then what can we do about it?
Well, it's not really our place to do anything about. But it will be alright. You'll see.
I might make some extra offerings to my ancestors, just to be sure.
I don't really know what to do. Let's go to this drawing room event. Not you.
of Christ.
Amen.
Does something trouble you, my child?
I only... I thought... No, Father.
Then be on your way now. God bless you.
Thank you, Father.
Mr. Ward, would you care to join us for communion?
Sure. There's something I want to contemplate while I'm here. Missing guest.
It's become clear that Miss Dean is only part of what is happening here. But why were she and Mr. O'Finn both taken? She is a high society lady, and he is, well, the polar opposite to that. What on earth could possibly link them?
And now, the Mass has ended. You may go in peace.
Oh, are these facts people like their religions? Yeah, we're supposed to investigate room 20? We don't have the key to that. Well, we might be able to get it now. The guy... This is the wrong door. The horse guy is out in helping move freight this time, right? Because he's done in the chapel. What's happening there?
Where were you? This lot's been sitting there since 9.
That's something to see to. Don't worry about it.
Up to some boldness, eh?
Want me to leave you this?
All right, all right. I was only making fun. Keep your shirt on.
Staff are all busy at delivery. This might be a chance to search in there. Aha! Hee hee! Hoo-hoo! New place. Oh, fancy music. A different, probably more specific key. Somebody's coming.
Borrow your dorm key for a second?
Maybe. Why don't you tell me what's happened to yours first? If you've lost it, again, you can see about getting another cut yourself.
It's not lost. I just left it in this storeroom, and I don't want to have to go all the way till I have to.
We really need to sort that mess out. But not until the seance is over and done with. Tell you what, you can have the keys once we have these boxes all moved.
Sick. All right, let's go.
Search the laundry. Look at all these rooms that we haven't been in at all. Okay, very slick. It's mostly different cleaning agents. Murphy. Crib for a small child. The name Murphy is inscribed on the foot of it. She was raised here? It's a letter addressed to Mrs. Caitlin Joyce. The paper's sweetly fragrant. I hope you enjoy this dandelion tea, a beautiful relief for the aches and entirely unmagical. I see how uncomfortable I make you, but I am a practitioner, and I am also a Catholic. It means when I'm hated, I must answer with love. That's what it means to be godly. Proverbs 10:12. Hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all offenses. It's signed by Miss Mark Carmela Mantovani. Paper looks like it's crumpled, then shakily smoothed out. If there are tea leaves, they are gone. Food orders are settled with guests. Sinks for washing the clothes. Laundry must be no small feat with all these guests. Contraption for drying and pressing the clothes. It's been mending a few times.
I should close the mystery of who fought with
Shut up! Oh, there's someone on the other side. Yes, don't go that way. The large prairies and clean men's work boots. Most jobs must be done around the state. Nothing noteworthy. Anything. Doesn't seem like anyone's on the other side. Different, probably more specific key. Or there's nothing in the pockets. Damn. Extra Dorian Gray, Oscar Wilde. Can't get past these boxes. I should come back later. They're gone when the delivery's finished. Lock of precious items. It is locked. There's ring keys inside. I need that. The other gate is open, but it's blocked by all sorts of boxes and trolleys. I need to push the trolleys aside, scramble around if I want to get inside. My piano looks to be in working order. I wonder if I could try the melody Miss Hisham gave me. I don't know how to read music. No. It's, yeah. Son of a bitch. Huh. So that's it. The vase Miss Hisham has been looking for. Well, I was... Huh?
You found it. I know what we discussed, but I have changed my mind. I can destroy it myself. No, I will put it in a museum. Return it home. Does it matter? Just hand it over.
Every good boy deserves fudge is the best base skill. That doesn't mean anything to me.
Give it to me.
Oh my god. She gone crazy.
I won't have you lost, like so many before you.
It had a ghost in it.
And just like that, it's over. Goodbye, Wilhelmina Blake.
What did I... No, I remember. I'm sorry, Mr. Ward. I don't know. I don't know what possessed me. Or rather, I do. But now, I feel as if I can think. For the first time in a long time, my mind is entirely mine.
Wow, I saved a lady by smashing a pot.
Mr. Ward, thank you. With that accursed base gone, I finally have some peace, some clarity. I need to rest. I've not rested in so long. I will be skipping this grand seance as a start. I can see no good to come of it. I will keep away. Perhaps you should too.
Hell yeah. Miss Hisham has been free of the curse of her vase. We love that for us. Doop. Second line has gone out. I wonder what effect this will have on the seance. Wonder if I got enough facts. Let me shut up. Local paper. There seems to be nothing noted in it. There's not much left. Storage map dealing where certain categories of items are kept. Inventory of stored goods. There's no scroll here too. Saw a hunter carve something into the wall in the stable. Too drunk to be sure. Should go back tomorrow. Maybe. The rest of the text is unintelligible. It said keys. The key for the basement entrances. A key to the advanced dormitory. And a master key for the southwest bedrooms. Southwest corridor. As far as I remember, that's Mr. O'Finn's and Mr. O'Coventry's rooms. Seems like everything. Maybe it's best I move on, not push my luck by being here any longer. Alright, let's look at shoes. Nothing catches my eye. Letters addressed to Mr. Hunter. Once things come from her brother, the horseman's word, and warns Mr. Hunter that she's visiting soon. What? A scrap of paper. There's a series of symbols on it, but some have been scratched out in frustration. These spiral symbol here. Mr. Hunter must be experiencing the dreams as well. Oh, that chamber pot. Carmilla by Sheridan Le Fanu. So incantations the horseman's word. A page on binding charms is held open by some twigs. Charm is made and inserted in the recipient's chimney. Is this something he has done? Larger than average boots. So I don't think it's him. Because he has big feet. Where is he? Dialogues and other guys 0. Average size black work shoes. Map here with some locations marked on it. Reading this in the books, seems Mr. Doyle is quite eager to leave Blake Manor and see the world. I'm out of time. I have to leave. But there's the box. I need to waste 1 minute. Oh, I have to do lunch? Hold on. Hold on. Keep going, but I have to have a lunch with an old man. Anyway, we're back. I have lunch with a man. Disgusting.
Mr. Ward, will you be taking your lunch now?
I am. In fact, the Marquez has invited me to join him for a meal.
Very good. Let me take you to your seat.
Mr. Ward, good to speak with you again. I trust you are enjoying your time with us here at the Manor. You will join me for lunch then?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you for the offer. I will admit, it is not often that I get to dine with nobility.
What brought you here, Mr. Ward?
I Beg your pardon?
Are you a student of the occult? You are a working man, so I do not think you are here to climb social ladders. Perhaps you lost somebody.
I came here looking for Evelyn Dean.
Dean? Ah, yes, the departed girl. You must have been disappointed to find her gone when you arrived. You are one of the throng of men who seem to be chasing her.
And women.
She sounds like a fascinating woman. I wish I'd been able to meet her.
Me too.
I lost my wife. She died in a carriage accident. Same one that crippled our boy. Do you know there are reports of over 100 different ghosts wandering these grounds? But not her. After it happened, I would wheel Walter around night after night, hoping to see her.
I bet that hasn't messed up Walter at all.
Eventually, he asked to stop coming.
Yep, there it is.
Not long after that, I gave up too.
Dad, why are we going out in the darkness again? To see your dead mother.
Maybe gave up is being unfair on myself, given this event. I have somehow convinced myself that if all this is true, this business with the seance, maybe I can see her again. Well, I hope that whatever solace you seek here, you find it. Now, if you will excuse me, there is a lot to prepare for later on. Good day, Mr. Ward.
I go in. I wanna go in. Dining room is now closed until next meal. Fine. I'll go downstairs in the basement. See if I care. Oh, I do care.
Not supposed to be here. Back the way you came, alright?
Of course. I think I got lost is all.
No harm, just be on your way.
Sorry. Wait until the coast is clear. Try another route. So not that one. What about this one? Burned piece of paper must have fallen from the stove. I says, why can't I remember? I have to protect that poor lass. My baby. Then what? I don't have a baby. There's line symbols, but some of them are lost to the charring. He's been making maps of the grounds. Strange box. I recognize a symbol top from somewhere, but what do these other symbols mean? Wonder if I can get it open. Actually, know this. It's in this guy's stuff. Circle, 5 circles, theme, 2 circles. Oh, excuse me. Is it because the stand is open? Yeah, it was. Hold on. This thing's not designed very well. 5 letters, Mr. Doyle. The more recent ones have gone unopened. Therefore, our father's note seemed to be urging Doyle to finish his work here as quickly as possible. I have found the sigil to free the Aeon. Hurry and find me where it rests so I may free us all from the Black Iron prison. A handkerchief, Evelyn Dean's initials on it. Why does Mr. Doyle have this under his pillow? Because he's a freak! Pencils and other art materials. Let's place here by the maid. Hair coats. One smells of sugar oats, another smells foul like burnt weeds. Bible? No, wait, this isn't an ordinary Bible. It's a Gnostic Bible, whatever that means. It's hard to make anything of use out. It's a very dense tome. I need to look elsewhere for an overview of the faith. Here, we'll expose our laundry a little bit more. Or, we can go upstairs. Let's go up and then go to the towers. Honestly means it's about the Demiurge? Yeah. But, Declan's an idiot and forgets things. I'm in the wrong room. Okay, 21's unassigned. We already knew that. What in heaven's name? Bag full. Hold on, read that again. Bag full of your components, maybe. A flute, bones, stones with organ carved into them, tiny bird skull. This could really belong to Mr. Finn. Suppose he slept on the floor by the fire. He didn't sleep in the bed? Some runes. Mr. Finn must have dropped them. There's something marked under there, but I can't make out any details. I'll need to move the bed. Drag marks. Looks like the bed was moved recently. I just love moving beds. Fire's dying out. This is Mr. Finn's circlet. And that's his staff. There are markings inscribed on it, but what do they mean? This is the same marking as under Miss Dean's bed. The intended victim. Was he meant to walk his fate too? Then why was he attacked and taken? Is there another party involved? Or did the kidnapper find themselves needing to act out suddenly for some reason? That thing makes noise. Not a fan of that. All the initials ED scribed on front. Evelyn Dean, perhaps. There's sigil cut into one side, and a small vial of blood on the other. What is this doing here? Room 22. From what else? That's where Mr. Coventry's staying. No one's in there. This room is huge! Dracula by Bram Stoker. Writing materials. Letter instructed on the event of his death, all of Mr. Coventry's assets be transferred to Walter Blake. Single cufflink. Where's its counterpart? I know where the counterpart is. It's in Miss Evelyn Dean's lockbox stuff. Well, this is important. Newspaper time about the death of Mary Blake in 1894. None of that's important. I already saw that. Book has clearly been handled with care. Work correspondence is addressed to Simon Coventry. Appears to be a list of ring sizes along with some figures listing price of requested diamonds for Coventry's jeweler business. Small supply of sleeping pills. Mr. Coventry's schedule. Various unfinished paintings. He has a talent, no doubt. Portrait of a lady. Is this Miss Dean? This is unexpected. Various paint supplies. Book on the Blake family in the Manor. It's been well read and annotated. Book on this region of Ireland. All Blake holdings are marked out on it. Well, let's go to the basement and have fun. Basement time, basement time. We love basement time. There's the Virgin Mary with a devotional candle lit beside it. Surprisingly, iconography in the basement is strongly Catholic, unlike the rest of Manor, which is Protestant. Never been sure what tensions this causes in a place like this, but the statue is somewhat in the open. Along with the Catholic being allowed, the Marquess must not be too sore on the subject. One basement's more likely than you think. Different, more specific key. Wine cellar? Perhaps it's beer. I have any bad sounds of it. But it's just shaking around the barrels. Logbook inventory. Which casks have been opened and when? tapped barrel. Trim for more wine is placed in the hotel could ever possibly need. Combination for this, I wonder. I don't know. The guide to the vintage is kept here. There. Try it. Why does it keep zooming out like this? This is very inconvenient for me. Here, we'll try 1727, 1787. Nope. Nope. 1808, 1830. Nope. 69 and 70. Nope, none of these. What about the death of Mary Blake? Nope. Damn. Where goes my dreams of getting drunk? Servants' hall. It's been a brighter color in its younger days. I am out of time. I am out of time. I have to leave. I don't know if I'll get caught. I need a different, probably more specific key.
I should investigate the basement soon.
Shut up! I'm in the basement. And let's see. Shut. States and LSPM will be able to carry tune. Emotional. There's anything here. No, wood varnish isn't going to help me. Well, cookery books are a couple on horse care here, too. Notes from Mrs. Joyce on what's in the pantry. What needs to be used up by the end of the month. Hours by local dance time next week. Note saying all staff will need to be on site for the duration of the ball. Not everyone's pulling their weight down here. Calendar from local business. List of total tracement. Fairs. A shopping list. Actually, no. Water means. I'll make a record of it. Wine. Apostle. On. APOSTEL. Postal wine. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Seems like everything is supposed to move, not being here any longer. Mostly white wines. All red wines. All red wines. I like these, but it seems like it'd be too easy to knock a candle from them. Here's what this holds, but I can't see any labels. There's a key in there. I want it. Pasta wine? Did I not input 1787? I skipped that somehow. I don't know. Anyway, we're stopping there. We'll continue more basement time next time.